tó ẹ ǹlẹ́ o wọ́n ní ẹ kú ilé báyìí ní ká máa káralé ẹ káàbọ̀ ní ká máa kẹ́rù ọ̀nà ẹ kú ọjọ́ mẹ́ta ní ká máa kẹ́ńtà àti rí tó ṣe díẹ̀ orúkọ mi náà ni Tolúlọpẹ́ Kọ́dáolú tá a mọ̀ sí Apálára Yorùbá a tún ti dé sórí kíka ìwé nítorí owó tá a máa ṣe ní gbogbo ọ̀sẹ̀ẹ̀sẹ̀ ìyẹn ọjọ́ àìkú ẹ má bínú pé tọ̀sẹ̀ yìí ó pẹ́ díẹ̀ à ń to gbogbo ẹ̀ ní kọ́lọ̀njó jọra wọn tẹ́yìn náà bá ti ń subscribe tẹ́ ẹ ti ń like àní máa dín in lọ́wọ́ dúró báyìí àní máa jẹ́ kó pẹ́ báyìí ẹ dákun ẹ subscribe please subscribe ẹ ṣeun thank you very much. Ká má wàá fọ̀rọ̀ ńlẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ṣé ìgbàgbé Apálára Yorùbá Language Academy níbi tá a ti ń kọ́ ọmọ ní èdè àti àṣà Yorùbá káàkiri nílé lóko ní gbogbo àgbáyé a ti ń gbèrò sí i Olódùmarè sì ti ràn wá lọ́wọ́ òun yóò sì máa jú wá ṣe àtẹ̀yìn náà àmì àṣẹ. Ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá a rí pé Jagunmólú èdè ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ ló ṣíjú ìwé náà ìdí tá a ṣe ń ka ìwé nítorí owó ni nítorí àwọn ọmọ tó fẹ́ ṣe WAEC ìyẹn àṣekágbá ìdánwò fún àwọn ọmọ girama torí pé ìwé yìí wà lára ìwé tí wọ́n ní láti kà á sì lérò pé ókè ẹ jẹ́ a fi òkú kan pa ẹyẹ méjì báyìí ká wá máa kà á fún yín lórí afẹ́fẹ́ láṣẹ wá dánu dúró lórí ìwé ojúrí bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé a máa tẹ̀síwájú níbi tá a dánu dúró dé ṣùgbọ́n ní báyìí ní kánmọ́ kése ká tètè bọ́ sínú nítorí owó nítorí àwọn ọmọ tó fẹ́ kọ ìdánwò àṣekágbá níléèwé girama Jagunmólú èdè kà á ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá ó sì dánu dúró sí ojú ìwé kọkànlá tẹ́ bá wo ìwé yìí dáadáa bá a ti ń kà ẹ ó ti ṣàwárí wípé eré oníṣe ni ìyẹn dírámà náà ni níbi tí ẹnìkan yóò ti máa sọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹnìkejì yóò ti máa dá a lóhùn ìyẹn ìtàkùrọ̀sọ láàrin ènìyàn méjì mẹ́ta tàbí jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ òun náà là ń pè ní dírámà eré oníṣe ní èdè Yorùbá ẹ máa bá wa ká lọ. Náà ni èmi nìyí àìlówó lọ́wọ́ mi ló máa fa gbogbo àrífín yìí òótọ́ gbà ní pé owó lobìnrin mọ̀ kí ni ìyàwó lọ́dẹ̀dẹ̀ kí n níyàwó lọ́dẹ̀dẹ̀ kí ó sì máa jáde lọ kí ó má lè sọ fún mi tó sì rí mi níjókòó èmi náà kò ṣe nǹkan kan o nígbà tó bá yá ọ̀rọ̀ ni ò ṣáà sọra rẹ̀ kíkú ló lóko pítàkùté ni o lẹ́nìkan bá kanlẹ̀kùn Oyèládùn ló bá ẹni náà bá pè ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní Àdìó ó bá lẹ́nu pé ó na ẹnu pé Oyèládùn pé kó lọ ṣílẹ̀kùn nítorí ibi tó ti ń báyàwó ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹnìkan kọlẹ̀kùn ní Àdìó wá lánú pé Oyèládùn ó ní Oyèládùn o Oyèládùn náà dáhùn ó ní sáá ó wá sọ̀rọ̀ ó ní wá ṣílẹ̀kùn o Oyèládùn sáré wọlé ó sì lọ ṣílẹ̀kùn bàbá Àdìó wọlé Àdìó dìde fùú. Bàbá mi ẹ káàbọ̀ ẹ máa wọlẹ̀ bàbá ẹ kú ilé Àdìó ẹ ǹlẹ́ ẹ kú ọjọ́ mẹ́ta ẹ káàbọ̀ Oyèládùn ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí ó ní ẹ káàbọ̀ sà ó kúnlẹ̀ bàbá ní Oyèládùn tèmi nìkan ṣé dáadáa ni sùkúùlù rẹ̀ ń kọ́ Oyèládùn dáhùn họin sùkúùlù rẹ̀ ń kọ́ ẹja ni àbí ẹran ti jẹ káàdì ni Àdìó ló wá dá ó ní ẹnu ẹran ò tilẹ̀ tó káàdì Oyèládùn ó mọ̀wé púpọ̀ o àmọ́ ìwé ti dowó bàbá bá dáhùn bá ní bó a ti wù kó dowó tó ọmọ òhà ní reléèwé ni Ọlọ́run má yọ wá lẹ́gbẹ́ o bá a kúkú ti ń sàn bá a kúkú ti ń san nù nígbà tí a rán ìwọ alára Oyèládùn wá dáhùn wọ́n ti lé mi fún owó iléèwé bàbá bá dáhùn bàbá ní má jẹ́ ń gbọ́ Àdìó kí ló dé mélòó lo bí tó dogun yìí Àdìó bá dáhùn yẹn bàbá Oyèládùn ní bàbá mi wọ́n mà ti dá mi dúró lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ mà ni bàbá ní bàbá yẹn fẹ́rẹ̀ ṣubú lulẹ̀ ẹ mọ àwọn nǹkan táwọn olóyìnbó máa ń pè ní heart attack ló mú bàbá o bàbá fẹ́rẹ̀ ṣubú lulẹ̀ ó yára jókòó lórí àga kan irọ́ ni o má wí bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ Àdìó bàbá oníbàbá Àdìó wá ní wọ́n ti lé wa o. Bàbá bá tún dáhùn ní mo tó o láti ìgbà wo. Àdìó bá ní ohun tá à ń wí yìí mà ti lé lóṣù mẹ́ta. Bàbá ní látòṣù mẹ́ta. Àdìó lóò sì jẹ́ ń gbọ́. Àdìó bá ní bàbá mi kì í ṣèròyìn ayọ̀ n ò sì fẹ́ báyìí nínú jẹ́. Bàbá Àdìó bá ní kí ni mo ti wá tẹ́ báyìí o, ojú ti ti òun o, àṣírí òun ti tú. Bí wọ́n ti kọ́ wa ká máa kàwé nìyà kì í darí ọ̀rọ̀ òdì ọ̀rọ̀ sí ara ẹni. Ní bàbá Àdìó ìyẹn bàbá Oyèládùn bá pariwo nígbà tí ọmọ rẹ̀ wí fún pé òun ti tẹ́ o, òun mà ti ṣẹ̀sín, wọ́n mà ti lé ọmọ òun kúrò lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ ẹ̀. Nígbà tó rí Oyèládùn nílé pé kò reléèwé, ibẹ̀ náà ló ti mọ̀ pé nǹkan ti ṣẹlẹ̀. What we've been saying is about the book Nítorí. Yeah, it's a book that is part of the syllabus for the SSCE WAEC. So we've decided to read it for now so as to help people that want to write WAEC, they are preparing. I know how difficult it is for students to read, especially when they have a lot of things to read about. So we are actually reading the novel. So even if you are Hausa, Igbo, Yorùbá, likewise, you still have to come here, sit down, subscribe, and listen to the novel. So I will try and do like a summary of what we've been reading so as to help you when you're about to write the examination, the WAEC examination for Yorùbá language. You know it's compulsory for everybody. Yes, it's compulsory for you. Even if you want to tell me, oh, I'm not Yoruba, I'm Igbo, I'm not Yoruba, I'm Hausa, so it's compulsory for everybody. So what we were reading last week, Jagumolode was here to start with the reading. So I just picked up from where he stopped, which is page 11. The book is a drama where you see someone read and the other will respond, just like a dialogue. You know, the normal dialogue that we have with one another as a means of communication. So that's the form in which the book is written. So in the book, we see Adio. Adio is the father. He has a child, like a daughter, Oyeladun. Her name is Oyeladun. Then Adio dad is called Baba in the book. So it's about their Adio was very, very angry. I had to pause because I'm still gonna continue reading. So Adio was sacked from work. I don't know what he did. So it was actually sacked from work, and then the dad came to visit him, and he saw that Oyeladu was at home, or he's at home. In Lítírésò, you use present for everything you're trying to discuss. So he saw that Oyeladu is at home, and then he was like, that's the grandpa for Oyeladu, was like, why are you at home today? Everybody's in school, every children they are in school. Why are you here at home? So the son, which is at Oyeladu's dad, which is at the now, said, oh, I couldn't pay for school fees because I've been sacked. And the dad was, that's grandpa to Oyeladu, was very, very devastated that he almost felt like he was not himself. So that's where we stopped. So we're gonna continue reading. Yeah, I'll try and do translation for you. I'm not sure of Jagumolode if he can. I don't know, but I'll try and be doing the translation for my Igbo listeners. Okay, so let's continue. Now we are in page 12. The summary was just about page 11. Now we are in page 12. So, Adiobani, wọ́n ti lé wa o. So the dad, bàbá Àdìó wá ní mo tẹ́ o láti ìgbà wo. Àdìó dáhùn ohun tá à ń wí yìí mà ti lé lóṣù mẹ́ta. Ní bàbá Àdìó bá dáhùn ó ní látòṣù mẹ́ta ló sì jẹ́ ń gbọ́. Àdìó bá ní bàbá mi kì í ṣèròyìn ayọ̀ n ò sì fẹ́ báyìí nínú jẹ́. Ní bàbá Àdìó bá ní kí ni mo ti wá tẹ́ báyìí, ojú ti tòun, àṣírí òun ti tú. Ní bàbá Àdìó bá ń gbéra mọ́lẹ̀ tó ń sunkún. Àdìó bá ní Ọlọ́run yóò pèsè iṣẹ́ mìíràn, a ò dúró à ń kiri. Ní bàbá Àdìó bá dàdí Ọlọ́run ó ní a ní bàbá mi kú, bàbá àgbà kú ni mo ṣe wá sọ fún ẹ. Ó sáré dìde, Àdìó sáré dìde, ó ní bàbá kú, ha ha ha, ooo. Àdìó ló kégbe bẹ́ẹ̀ ní bàbá ẹ̀ bá ní bàbá mi ti kú. That is the great grandfather for Oyeladun, which is Adio's grandfather, is dead. Then Adio's father came to tell Adio that, oh, my father is dead and I need some money from you. But when he came in, he saw that even Adio, the son, is already facing something bigger at home because he was sacked. There's no money even for the child to go to school. So the dad was actually crying and wailing because he noticed that he can't get anything from Adio. That's the reason why he was wailing, not because of Adio was sacked or because the granddaughter was at home. She couldn't go to school. He was actually wailing because there is no hope to get anything from Adio right now because he's sacked, obviously, and there is no money even for him to eat and to take care of his children or his daughter. There's nothing. So he was actually wailing and crying and screaming. So that's why all this wailing was just there. Okay, let's continue. Ní Àdìó bá ní pé níjọ́ wo? Bàbá Àdìó bá dáhùn ní lánàá ni. Àdìó wá ní ẹ wá ṣe wọ́n mọkàn sí mi. Ní bàbá Àdìó bá dáhùn, ó bá dá lóhùn ní ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ kò ṣeé fi wọ́n mọ̀. Èmi sì ṣe bí o lọ síbi iṣẹ́ ni. Mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń sọ pé kí n wá rí ọ o kó tó di Sátidé o. Mi ò mọ̀ pé iṣẹ́ ti bọ̀. Àdìó bá ní kí la ti wá sọ̀rọ̀ yìí sí báyìí o. Ní bàbá Àdìó bá ní mo ti tẹ́ yìí ná. Ṣé o mọ̀ pé ìwọ náà ni mo gbẹ́kẹ̀lé? Èmi sì ni àgbà nínú àwọn ọmọ bàbá. Èmi ni kò sì ní ìyá tèmi náà bí. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí gbé mi rú púpọ̀ o. Làdìó bá ní nǹkan má bàjẹ́ o. Ní bàbá Àdìó bá ní mo ti tẹ́ o. A sì tilẹ̀ ní láti kọ́kọ́ sí bàbá náà. A ní láti kọ́kọ́ sí bàbá náà ó kà tó wọn gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń bẹ lẹ́yìn. A ní láti kọ́kọ́ sí bàbá náà. So that's the end for the page 12. That's like a page. What it's about is about Oyeladun dad, which is Adio, and our granddad, which is Baba Adio. Like I said earlier, that the old dad came to get some money from Adio because Adio grandfather just passed away. But Adio, unfortunately for him, he saw that Adio had just been sacked and there's nothing that he can afford to give to his dad now. And the dad was actually crying, wailing that, oh, how is he gonna do it? I just have to bury my dad and I'm the only child, I'm the only son. All I have is you. Who is gonna loan me money? How am I gonna get money? Like, he was just so wailing and perplexed. Now he was not even bothered of his granddaughter that is at home, not going to school. He just wanted that they ought to give him something to bury his dad and do. Yoruba people, they like ceremony. It's kind of traditional though. When someone is late, you have to kill a goat, a ram, just something to make sure that they pass to the other side. Yes, that's their belief. It's kind of a tradition. Even after a year, they will still try to do like, okay, I want him or her to rest well. Then they will still do another party. It's tradition. Okay, let's move to the next chapter. So we're gonna be stopping at chapter 13, which is the end of the Acts 1, Scene 1. That's chapter 13. So I am right now in chapter 13. So Adio dad, which is Oyeladu grandfather, is still the one talking. He said, owó pósí àti owó náà. Ní Adio bá ní, wọn ò sì tí ì sanwó tí wọ́n jẹ wá fún wa o. Àpòyìpòyì. Ní bàbá Adio bá ní, mo sì wá tẹ́gbà. Ọ̀rọ̀ títẹ̀ yìí ṣáà ni bàbá ń wí. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí àgbójúlé ẹni dòfo. Ó ní mo sì wá tẹ́ báàdì, ó ní ó dáa ká tilẹ̀ wá ọ̀nà tí a lè gbà sin òkú bàbá náà. Bí òkú bá ti wọlẹ̀ tán, a lè máa dájọ́ òkú sí ṣíṣe síwájú. Ni bàbá Àdìó bá ní ohun tá a fẹ́ ṣe náà nù, àmọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo lórí owó náà ni. Àdìó bá ní wọn ò tilẹ̀ wá ní nǹkan kan wọn lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Ni bàbá Àdìó bá ní ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tún wí, o ò bá lówó lọ́wọ́ ọmọ rẹ̀ á máa lè lọ sílé ìwé. Làdìó bá ní ṣùgbọ́n ṣá, a ní láti wá owó pósí lọ́nàkọnà. Ẹ̀yin ẹ lọ máa wá owó àlejò kí èmi ó lọ ṣe ọ̀nà láti rí owó pósí. Ní bàbá Àdìó bá ní tó, Ọlọ́run yóò kẹ́ o, Ọlọ́run yóò máa bàṣírí ọ, Ọlọ́run yóò sì pèsè iṣẹ́ mìíràn o. Ní Àdìó bá ní àmì o, àfi kí a ríṣẹ́ mìíràn o, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí le díẹ̀ o. Bàbá dìde, ó fẹ́ máa lọ. Ní bàbá bá kọrí sí ọ̀nà o, ló bá wí pé wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ pẹ́ padà nítorí àwọn àlejò tí wọ́n ń wá kí wa lóko. Làdìó bá ní ìyàwó mi tí kò sí nílé ni ò jẹ́ ká fi oúnjẹ lọ̀ yín o. Ni bàbá ẹ̀ bá ní ẹ ṣáà bá mi bu omi tútù. Ní Àdìó bá ní, ó bá pe ọmọ rẹ̀, Oyèládùn, bu omi wá fún bàbá o. Ibẹ̀ ni iná bá kú sí. That's the end of Act 1, Scene 1. So for chapter 13, I said I'm going to try to be translating each of the page. I said chapter 13, no, page 13. So I started from page 11, which is Act 1, Scene 1 continuation. And I did the translation and summary in English. I did the same for page 12. Now it's page 13, which is the end of the Act 1, Scene 1. Okay, so page 13 is still about what they've been dragging and discussing. The man really wanted Adio to do something because he just wanted to bury his dad. Yes, that's Adio's grandfather, Oyeladun great-grandfather. So he just wanted to bury the dad, and maybe he can be doing the, party later after. He just want the dad to be buried. Okay, so Adio now said that looking at the countenance of the dad, of his father, it was not like, okay, dad, you know what, I'm gonna help you rally round and see if I can actually get something for you. Yes, I'm gonna try that. And the dad was so happy. He said, oh, thank you. May your children serve you. May you never be put to shame. So it was just doing a lot of prayers, and it was very, very happy. He said, oh, I can see that you don't have, if you had your child, you would not have been at home by this time. You don't have to tell me, but thank you. I really appreciate this that you want to do. Like the son he told the dad that he's going to try and get some money for the corpse, like the coffin, to get the coffin, which is also known as a casket, that is going to try to get the dad money for that so that they can bury his dad, which is his grandfather. So at least for now, before any other thing. So the dad was so happy, he was so glad, and he said, okay, I want to be on my way because I have visitors coming to check on me from the farm, so they need to meet me at home, so I need to be on my way. So he left, and the son, which is Adio, said, oh dad, I'm sorry I didn't offer you anything because my wife just left, and I can't cook, there's no food at home. Actually, there was nothing at home for him to even serve his father, because apparently he wasn't working, so there's no money, and the wife just went out to look for money. And then he called the daughter, Oyeladun, said, Oyeladun, come and get something for dad. Because the dad actually requested for water, seeing that the wife is not at home to prepare any meal. Then the father, that's Oyeladun's father, Oyeladun's grandfather, said that he will appreciate a glass of water. Then Adio, which is Oyeladun's father, called Oyeladun to go and get his grandfather a glass of water. And that was the end of the Act 1, Scene 1. So next week we're gonna be reading Act 2, No, I think it's at one scene two for next week by Jagomoluede. Thank you for joining us for this week reading. So we are reading the novel Nítorí. Well, don't forget to join us next week Sunday. So next week Sunday is gonna be released on Sunday, like on Sunday, unlike this week that we have it on Tuesday. Yeah. So next week is gonna be on Sunday. I promise you guys that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed. Please, I need your comment and subscribe, please. It doesn't take anything. Just press the subscription button. Click. That's all. Thank you. Bye. See you later. Double. You will.